Hi everybody, it's Miss Angel here to read for you for Bedtime Storybook Club. Today's story is an Inuit retelling of a story that some of us grew up on called Guess How Much I Love You. This one is called Mama, Do You Love Me? I hope you enjoy the story.
Mama, Do You Love Me? By Barbara M. Juice. Illustrated by Barbara Lavallee. To Father Jose Valdez, friend and guide on a remarkable journey, thank you. To the children of Alaska, especially Chip and Mark. The editor, author, and illustrator would also like to thank C.E.W. Graham of McCord Museum of Canadian History in Montreal for his patient and gracious assistance in checking this manuscript for accuracy in its portrayal of the Inuit culture. Mama, Do You Love Me? Mama, do you love me? Yes, I do, dear one. How much? I love you more than the raven loves his treasure, more than the dog loves his tail, more than the whale loves his spout. How long? I love you until the umiak flies into the darkness, till the stars turn to fish in the sky, and the puffins howl at the moon. Mama, what if I carried our eggs, our ptarmigan eggs, and I tried to be careful, and I tried to walk slowly, but I fell and the eggs broke? Then I would be sorry, but still I would love you. What if I put salmon in your parka, ermine in your mittens, and lemmings in your mukluks? Then I would be angry. What if I threw water at our lamp? Then, dear one, I would be very angry, but still I would love you. What if I ran away? Then I would be worried. What if I stayed away and sang with the wolves and slept in a cave? Then, dear one, I would be very sad, but still I would love you. What if I turned into a muskox? Then I would be surprised. What if I turned into a walrus? Then I would be surprised and a little scared. What if I turned into a polar bear and I was the meanest bear you ever saw and I had sharp, shiny teeth and I chased you into your tent and you cried? Then I would be very surprised and very scared. But still, inside the bear, you would be you, and I would love you. I will love you forever and for always, because you are my dear one. Though often referred to as Eskimos, most native Arctic people call themselves Inuit, which means the people. One Inuit person is called an Inuk. There are many different Inuit nations and each has its own language and traditions. Many Inuit live in the Arctic, the area around the North Pole. It is one of the coldest regions on Earth. During the winter, there are months when the sun doesn't shine. In summer, there are months when the sun never sets. Greenland, northern Canada, parts of Russia, and Alaska are all part of the Arctic region. The Inuit in this story live in the northern part of Alaska, where they have lived for more than 9,000 years. There are no cities in this part of Alaska. In fact, there are even very few roads. This book shows the way Inuit lived many years ago. Now most Inuit live in a way that combines the old and the new. Dog. Traditionally, the Inuit depend on dog sleds to travel. Now, many Inuit use snowmobiles as well. Ermine. This is the most widely used name for the short-tailed weasel. In the winter, its fur turns white except for a black stripe on its tail. That is when it is called an ermine. Igloo. This is the Inuit word for house. Because wood isn't available in many parts of the Arctic, there isn't enough sunlight for trees to grow, some Inuit build their homes out of snow. We call these homes igloos. The Alaska Inuit, however, generally only uses snow igloos as temporary hunting shelters. They build winter dugouts of whalebone, driftwood, and sod. In the summer, they live in tents. Many Inuit now live in modern houses. Lamp. The lamp in an Inuit home was never left untended because it was such a vital part of daily survival. It was used to heat the home, melt snow for drinking water, dry clothing, and cook food. Lamps were carved out of soft stone and filled with oil from whale blubber and a wick of dried moss. Lemmings. There are many of these mouse-like creatures in the Arctic. They live in tunnels beneath the earth and snow, where it is much warmer than above ground. In the winter, their coats turn from brown to white. They are the only rodent whose fur changes color. Masks. Inuit believed that the medicine man could talk to the spirits. To do that, he would wear a different mask for different ceremonies. Inuit artists still make masks today, but they are usually for decoration, not for ceremonial use. Mitten. If an Inuit needs to rest and does not have shelter, he takes off his mittens and sits on them. Mukluk. These Inuit boots are made with fur. Traditionally, they are lined with moss, but today they are lined with felt. Musk ox. Musk oxen are prehistoric animals dating from the last ice age. Like cattle, they graze in small herds in the spring. They shed their winter underfur, which is then gathered to make sweaters or other clothes. Parka. This familiar hooded jacket was first worn in the Arctic. A woman's parka has extra room in the back for her baby. Polar bear. These are the largest of all bears. They live on huge islands of ice in the far north, where they blend in with the white landscape. Nanook is its Inuit name. The polar bear is the most dangerous animal in the Arctic. Ptarmigan. These birds are found all across Alaska. They are snow white in the winter and they have feather feet to protect them from the cold. They lay one egg every 7 days, and these eggs are treasured food for the Inuit. There are 3 varieties of ptarmigan: the willow ptarmigan, the rock ptarmigan, and the white-tailed ptarmigan. The willow ptarmigan is the state bird of Alaska. Puffin. These colorful birds are found on the west coast of Alaska, on the east coast of Canada, and in Greenland. They live on the sea and on cliffs that rise from the sea. They are not very good flyers. Their landings are so bumpy they can only land on water or soft grass. But they can fly very well underwater, where they use their wings as paddles. In the water, their beaks change from bright orange to a duller grayish orange. Ravens. Known in many places as crows, Inuit call these familiar birds ravens. Found in folk tales throughout the world, ravens play a particularly important part to Inuit culture because Inuit believe that after death people return as ravens. It is considered bad luck to kill a raven. Ravens are the most common year-round birds found in the Arctic. Salmon. A variety of salmon can be found in Alaska's streams and rivers. Inuits catch salmon in the summer. Then they're smoked, dried, or frozen in the permafrost, the ground just beneath the surface, which stays frozen year-round, and saved for winter. Umiak. These boats are made of whalebone covered with animal skins. They're used for traveling and to hunt whale. A smaller, more commonly known version of this boat is the kayak. Walrus. These mammals live on pack ice that's several feet thick and covers many miles, that floats in the Arctic Ocean. They have whiskers that they use to skim the ocean floor in search of food. They use their tusks to maneuver their young, to break ice, and to fight. Their family name, Odabenidae, means those who walk with their teeth. Inuit use walrus hide to make their fishing lines and boats. Their meat is used as food. Whales are mammals, not fish. Their blubber can be used both as food and fuel. The Inuit hunt whale in the summer when the ice is broken up enough to move their umakis through the water. Some whales common to the Arctic region are belugas, blue whales, and killer whales. The whale in this book is a bowhead. Wolf. Wolves hunt together in packs, obeying a leader. They form close families and are gentle, playful parents to the young.
How did you like the story? I actually thought it was kind of interesting, the part at the end where they go through and give the list of all the information about the different parts of the Inuit culture. And I'm really not normally into reading the prefaces and things like that, but I find that with my cultural books, we're going to be doing that because it's really important that everybody understand what we're looking at when we're looking at a different culture. So, tell me what you learned. Tell me if there's anything that you already knew. If there's something that you think I mispronounced, let me know. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I think that's all of them. If you like this video, there's others, so there might be a block to watch those now. I hope you enjoy. Have a nice day.